Goose! Thanks for stopping in. How's it going? Thanks for lurking. Thanks. And definitely pop in and see how the game is. Thank you. Yes, I hope my stream goes amazing as well. I'll be having fun playing Honkai Star Rail. You can watch when you get a chance, and here's the link. If you watch and you see it's for you. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure my mic was on. Had some difficulties yesterday. Hey, Captibaldi, thanks for stopping in. How's your day going? All right, it's loading up. It's Friday. Things are loading. Reloading. There we go. Oh, there we go. Slowly, slowly. Oh, I can do this. Or is it too early? I think it's too early. Do my check-in. Yeah, it's too early. Okie doke. Will this load? Honkai Star Rail is a honkin' big game. Oh. I'm just logging in. There we go. And I have no idea where their server is, but we'll figure it out. Aha, I got that. I did that. Yeah, I did that. Okay. So, what do I need to do? Return to the hotel. Eh, okay, I need to go there. How's all your Fridays going? I hope it's going well. I'm thinking I should get like a script or something to say.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Because otherwise I have no idea what I'm saying or talking about. Go to the hotel and rest with no surprises. Oh, is that a pickup? Yes, it was a pickup. Is there anything to pick up in here? You see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again, a female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No, no. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danheng.
Okay.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself. You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Oh, what? Hey, the dank one! Good morning. How's your Friday going?
That's your 8th dish. Lan, the weather's pretty nice, huh?
Hey, Odie's Doghouse! Thanks for stopping in. How's your Friday? Happy Friday! That's good. I'm glad it's going all right, the dank one. All right, now where do I gotta go? Oh, I still gotta go here. It's going good. I'm just playing my game, having fun. Let's get... Hey, Ghost Written! How's your day going? Oh, you'd rather be at home? Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, it's going? Well, alive and breathing definitely is a plus. 'Cause you said hello, and because
There
also
we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
because you let me use your characters in my game. That's why. Oh, you'd rather be at home, dank one? Aw.
Nothing lasts forever.
Work and lurk.
You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
I appreciate the work and lurks.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the Way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
I'd like to talk about the battle with Cocolia.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
About the path of preservation.
Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Aeon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
The source of Cocolia's power
is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
Let's talk about something else.
Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
Can Eurilo 6 go back to what it was like before the Stellaron?
Well, may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents...
What was terrifying? What was terrifying, Ghostwritten? Am I saying your name right? Never even bothered to think to ask. Not that I didn't bother, I just forgot. I'm waiting.
I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
You piqued my interest there, Ghost Written. What's terrifying? What did you find?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Weltenai to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Thanks for your patience, Himiko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Let's see, what am I gonna do?
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
What's this? Oh.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Yes. Okay. Let's try this. Recommended types. Okay, I'm going to okay, I'll do yeah, I've got him, her, ice. I'm going to do her. And who's got a shield? What? I forget. Oh no. Well, I'm glad it got unpaused. Okay, what do I want? Does he do shield? Does she have shield? I don't even know. Okay, I gotta do that. Oh, build guide. Okay. Sephiroth's sword can extend? Okay, so I got to enhance. Oh, there's already that. Enhance that. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, level 30. Okay, so there we go. Enhance. Ascend. How many do I need? Hey, Mike! How's it going? How's your Friday going? Oh, from Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Ghost Written, am I saying your name right? Got his. Going to. No. What am I going to do? I'm going to see. Oh. Well, I want to level up his light cone. Light cone. How do I compare? There. Level 30. Triton. Ghost Triton. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been saying your name wrong this whole time. And I need some of these. All right. That's good, I think. I will try.
I'm not built for this. You go ahead if you will.
You have the worst luck running into me.
And I'm going to defend him.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Allow me to see you off.
None of you.
Straight to the soul.
Oh.
Try that again.
I have it under control.
You can't run.
All right.
Look, listen, feel, kick! I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Shield him.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
And
Equivalent exchange? No. Something out of nothing. Sink into insanity. Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return.
My turn.
I'm gonna
Stay
defend
right there while I
her.
give you a present.
Hey, Jordy Marie! Thanks for stopping in. How's your Friday?
Straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
Try that again. I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Okay.
As you can see, I'm just a frail scholar. Straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Look, the show. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
And
Look, listen, feel, kick! You can't run! Time to show you! What's in your prescription?
I feel much better.
You have the worst luck running into me.
who am I going to Defend.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
What's the matter? Straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
Nice. Did I get it? Yes. Awesome. Yay. All right. Level 42. Okay. I'm not ready for that yet. Go away. I don't want to. There we go. Okay. The golden calyx. All right. I'll do that in a bit.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded.
Thanks
How
for
do you feel?
lurking. I appreciate it. Lurking and working.
Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
The fragmentum and the eternal freeze, will they disappear?
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
I relayed your view of the Stellaron's effects to Branya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism.
Motherfucking Star! Happy Friday! How are you?
I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
Happy Friday! I hope your day's going well. This mission would have been much easier if you were there.
I too wished to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done.
Thanks for the tab, Jordy.
Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
How's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Your Rillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Where's our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving, conductor?
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Branya. Ooh, Sela. All right. Urgent reports from the logistics team said a number of broken patrol robots from an unknown source were spotted in the restricted zone. They pose a risk to our staff members. Until the situation is resolved, non-combatants are advised not to operate alone and should apply for an escort team when the situation demands it. Anyone who has information on the origin of these robots should report to Molly, Tier 2 Engineer of the Technology Division. Hey, got a minute for some matches? The Fight Club is gearing up for an awesome martial exhibition. All amazing fighters like you are welcome. What's a martial exhibition? Martial exhibition is built around a different kind of match where the focus is more on the overall entertainment value rather than the actual outcome. Fight Club organizes several of these matches a year. Unlike regular matches, fighters get to showcase their unique style of martialism in each bout. It's hard to put into words, but once you step into that ring, you'll get it. If you're interested, just head over to the Fight Club and sign up. Big sister, are you free lately? Woo-woo. Of course, what's the matter? Actually, the robot settlement has been met with some issues recently. Big sister, come have a look, please, if you have the time. This emoticon is so funny. Thank you, big sister. I will be waiting for you at Mr. Sparrow's. Are you there? It's something super urgent. Pom Pom doesn't even want to think about it. The train's long overdue cleaning day is almost upon us. Ah! So you want me to come back and help you with the cleaning? Not really. But if you're willing to lend a hand, that would be great. We're on our way to the nearest Washtopia. Come back and see me when you have the time. Here's some good news. Ron May's at the space station. Genius Society 81, Ron May. I called her and Screwlum here to talk about some important matters. Come back when you're free and introduce yourself to her. That way she knows who's the person that's been testing the simulated universe. Remember to show Ron May some respect. You don't usually get many chances to meet her. Ew. Okay. Whoops. Alright, go back and see what are these. Oh. Restricted zone. Okay. So what do I want to do? Sure.
Ron May.
Be grateful for all this
A
clamor.
name that's both new
That is the sound of things
and
clashing.
familiar.
I thought Member 4, Poka Kakamond, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back!
There's quite the crowd here today.
Of course! This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ron May doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ron May likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Would I be able to meet Ron May?
She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ron May is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Ron May is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! See if you can find her.
Where is Ron May right now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Okay, invited. Spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Oh? Don't leak this from the chat. Ron May's coming to the space station. She's already here. Isn't she already here? You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Ron May doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Herta also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special treatment. It's okay. Other big shots will show up sooner or later. I'll be waiting then. Apparently Miss Ron May's personality isn't all that great. Word? Is there ever a genius who's normal? Screwlum seems pretty chill. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Supply zone. What is this? Oh. Okay. I'll try that. If I can. Is that something to break? Yes, it is. And this is something to break. All right.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
Oh, I got caught.
I'm gonna check the data when I get back.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
There's a bit of cake on the corner of your mouth.
Oh, really? expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half. Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens.
That's probably why I'm so bad at baking and cooking. I panic.
Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Something about nurturing life forms?
No.
Welcome back
My
from the
research area is short stories about toilets.
Welcome back from the break, everybody.
Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no-man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult, but it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection.
This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Yes. Problems wrought by my own hand. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
Why don't you want them to know?
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
You can try trusting me, you know.
I do trust you.
Okay.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Okay. Now let's see what is... Where am I? Okay, I gotta go back. And I'm going to go over here. Cool. Okay. All right. So fire, ice, thing. Oh. Okay. All right. What else do I need to do? Oh, level up any character. Well, I don't think I can. Aha. Okay, so I can level up. I need 4.
Try subduing this kind of power.
There we go. I got that. Golden Calyx. Okie doke. Okay, so that one, that one, that one. Start the challenge. It's loading. Fun. Should I? Yeah.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
My turn.
And I'm going to defend.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
As you can see, I'm just a frail scholar. Sink into insanity. Look, the show has been. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things! I have it under control.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Oh, shoot.
Another journey begins. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Watch this!
Allow me to see you off.
What's the matter? Straight to the soul.
Try that again!
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
And
Sink into insanity.
the work is already done. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, the two shall fall.
I can't.
Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
I'm gonna shield.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Equivalent exchange? No. Something out of nothing. Straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
You can't run!
There we go. I'll do it one more time.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
What's the matter? Straight to the soul.
Try that again.
Half the work is already done. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, the two shall fall. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Okay, I want to shield.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Hey, Noisity! Thanks
Allow
for
me
the
to see
lurk.
you off.
How's your Friday going?
As you can see, I'm just a frail scholar.
I'm going to that.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or where it goes? From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I'm going to defend him.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Look, the show. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things! exchange? No. Some sink into insanity. Straight to the soul.
I weep for the departed. Dusk reigns. The too shall fall. Another journey begins. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You have the worst luck running into me.
What's the matter?
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Sink into insanity.
Nothing major.
Try that again.
Half the work is already done. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Okay.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Allow me to see you off.
As you can see, I'm just a frail scholar. Straight to the soul.
You can't run!
Did you come here of your own volition? Where are you going? I weep for the departed. Dusk reigns. The too shall fall. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
And I'm going to defend.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Equivalent exchange? No. Something out of nothing. Sink into insanity. Straight to the soul.
Another journey begins.
Damn. Okay.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
I have nothing left to say.
Try that again. You can't run.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, the too shall fall.
Thanks for the lurk, motherfucking star. Thanks for the lurk. I hope your
Another
Friday's
journey
going
begins.
well.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Yeah, it's going good. I'm having fun in my game. Oh, you're doing much better today? I'm glad. If you ever need someone to talk with, feel free to DM me on Discord. Kimu! Hey Kimu, how's your Friday treating you?
What's wrong? Afraid of what I might do?
Yeah, no problem.
Equivalent exchange? No. Something out of nothing. Sink into insanity.
Try that again!
Half the work is already done. Where it goes.
Okay.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
My turn! Stay right there while I give you a present!
Allow me to see you off.
As you can see, I'm just a frail scholar. Straight to the soul.
Go away! You can't run!
Did
Oh,
you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate?
well that's...
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Yay, you caught the Yanma!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, the too shall fall. Another journey begins.
Look, the show. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Equivalent exchange? No. Something out of nothing. Sink into insanity. Straight to the soul.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Pity. you chose the wrong enemy.
What's the
Eternal
matter?
sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Sink into insanity.
Try that again.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or where it goes? I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. It too
Welcome
shall
back
fall.
from the break. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a
Blue Reaper, thanks for stopping in. How's your Friday? Hi.
As you can see, I'm
Good.
just a frail scholar. Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things. Straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
And I got one more to do.
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
My turn.
And I'm going to defend.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
What's the matter? Straight to the soul.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. It too shall fall. Did you come here of your own volition? On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present. Try that again.
Where it goes. Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
As you can see, I'm just a frail scholar. Sink into insanity.
Again?
You can't run. Try that again.
Half the work is already done. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Equivalent exchange? No. Something out of nothing. I have nothing left to say.
There we go. And I'm exiting. What's this for? Oh, I see. There we go. And now I need to heal my people. And now what? Master control zone. Aha.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
I didn't even ask.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
Ronmei is asking for me to recover the leaked experimental specimens.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Storage zone, here I come. Here I come to save the day.
Play hard, win big, keep quiet.
an undisputed victory.
Trotter.
Wait for the tiles before we start counting.
The show has begun. With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
Don't need this tile. I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
Okay. Over here.
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ramei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of Starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair.
Hey, little flea.
Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for
How's
cooking.
your Friday
Can you
going?
believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients. We need to add some other good stuff in. But don't go overboard. And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ramei makes different expressions when nurturing life. Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
5-nut milk flavored life form. Alrighty.
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of lifeform cultivation.
My stream's going good,
Researchers here have heard
thanks.
so much about her
I'm
for
just
so
having
long.
fun playing and chatting with chat when you guys decide to chat. Never thought I'd say chat so many times in one sentence, but there we go. How's your day going? Oh yeah, you said it's going all right. Any plans?
But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing.
Took over everything?
Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Okay, ask around.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy.
Nice. Gaming the weekend? Nice. Fortnite or other games?
2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best.
Who is Molten Cheese Tart?
Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May.
Oh, you play Genshin? I play Genshin too. Let's see. What about Steven's followers?
Who? Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
I heard Madame Ronmei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring.
So, I really can't say anything about her. Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Whoops.
Ron May likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Well, they were rather rude. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay. So... how do I back up? Oh, there. And... oh. There we go. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail really got a hold of me because it's not as battle intense as Genshin. I like the turn-based battles. Okie doke. So I've got that. Perform a mysterious summoning ritual. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to undo that one. Alright. Perform a mysterious summoning ritual. I did. How do I do a mysterious summoning ritual? What? I don't understand this. Oh. Okay. One. Why is this not? There. All right. 2, 3. Whoops. 4. 5, 6. Oops. Ah. Come on. 7, 8. Okay. That was weird. Summoning ritual. Oh. There'll be another Pokemon in about 3 minutes. So, I did the summoning ritual. I don't understand this. All right. Well, we are going to raid out. To Gothmammy 13. She is playing Fortnite, and I am going to get you guys to give her some love, copy and paste whichever message suits your position here. The first one is if you're just lurking, haven't hit that follow button yet. The second one is if you're following, and the third one is if you have subscribed. I appreciate you all for joining me, and we will be rating out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for sticking around. Have a great day.